Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to show you how to make a half double crochet stitches and how to work on rows of a half double crochet. For making half double crochet, first make a slip knot and a foundation chain. Here I am making 12 chains in order to get 10 half double crochets. For half double crochet, yarn over one time. Next, skip first two chains from hook and insert into the third chain. Loop on a crochet hook does not count as a chain. The complete V shape is one chain. Yarn over one time. Skip two chains from crochet hook and insert into the third chain from crochet hook. Again yarn over and pull it from back to front to make another loop on a crochet hook. Now there are 3 loops on a crochet hook. Next yarn over and pull it from back to front through all loops on a hook. This is the way of making half double crochet. Here I am using the switch marker to note down the first half double crochet. See here, on top of the half double crochet stitch you can see a loop. The down 2 chains from the HDC loop is called the turning chain, and we left 2 chains for the turning chain. For the second row we are going to insert hook into this loop. The loop formed by the half double crochet that I am using stitch mark here to note down. For making second half double crochet, insert hook into the next chain stitch to the previous half double crochet. Initially there is a one loop on a crochet hook. Next yarn over. See here, now 2 loops on a crochet hook. Then insert hook into the next chain stitch to the previous half double crochet and pull it from back to front to make another loop on a crochet hook. Now there are 3 loops on a hook. Next one more time yarn over and pull it from back to front through all loops on a hook. This is the second half double crochet. Continue the same procedure to make half double crochets. At the last chain stitch, try to differentiate between the chain stitch and the slip knot. V shape is a chain stitch. Insert hook into the base of V shape. I completed row 1. I made 10 half double crochets here because my foundation chain is 12 chains. You can see clearly on top of each stitch there is a loop. We are going to insert the hook underneath the top 2 loops of each stitch to work on rows. After finishing first row, to work on rows, you need to turn your work. How to turn your work? For turning your work, make a turning chain and turn your work to prepare for the next row and start back across the row. Here I am using one chain as a turning chain to get straight edges for half double crochet. You can turn your work either clockwise or anti-clockwise direction, but maintain the same direction throughout your work. After turning your work, observe the anatomy of the work up to now. First loop is the turning chain loop. Skip that loop. Don't insert hook into that loop. The loop next to turning chain loop is the loop of the last half double crochet of the previous row. We are going to work into that loop. First, wrap the yarn around your hook and insert hook from front to back underneath the top two loops of the first stitch, and yarn over one time and pull it from back to front to make another loop on your hook. Again yarn over and pull it from back to front through all loops to make a half double crochet. Now you have one half double crochet in the second row completed and one loop remains on the hook. Here I am using stitch markers to note down my first stitch. You please use stitch markers to note down your first and last stitches to track the number of stitches you are making. Here I am using stitch marker to mark my first stitch. Please use stitch markers to mark your first and last stitches so that you can track the number of stitches you are making easily. Work one half double crochet stitch in each half double crochet stitch from the previous row all the way to the end. At the end of each row, count your number of stitches so that you can track your number of stitches and you will get straight edges. Make sure to count your stitches when you get to the end of the row. You should have exactly the same number of stitches in the second row as in the first. I reached the end of the row, only one stitch left for this row. That stitch marker stitch is the last one. So insert hook underneath the top two loops to work last half double crochet for this row. I finished second row and I made 10 half double crochets in the second row, and I am doing third row work also, so I am just fast forwarding here. So I completed third row. I made again 10 half double crochets in the third row also. Continue the same procedure to make the number of rows you want. Thanks for watching my video. If you like my video, like, comment and subscribe. Thank you all.